Hey, everybody, welcome to Slamfire Radio, episode 613, recorded live on July 9th, 2025. I'm one of your hosts, Kelly.
I'm another one of your hosts, Dustin.
I am Cowtown Tony.
And I'm Adriel.
Recorded
again,
live in New York City. No, we're not in New York City.
No.
Anyways,
Far
it's
from
been a
it.
bit. It's been a minute.
Hot minute.
So it's been a hot minute. And I've hung out with somebody here this week and somebody ditched me. And then there's Tony.
And I'm neutral, so I think I'm all right.
Yeah, you know. Why don't we get into what we did in guns this week? I'm gonna go last, but it's been more than a week for me. So, Adriel, why don't you tell us what you did? Because you're furiously typing.
I just had to add one more thing but
Okay.
it's gonna be a long one. Okay, last weekend, Maple Seed Vermilion, which is good.
Oh,
Had
okay.
a new IIT out there who I know and the show knows. He's emailed in a couple of times.
Who's that?
Keith.
Oh, okay.
He was out, did a great job. He's like, you can tell he's done instruction and that kind of thing with people before because
Awesome.
he's fantastic on the line. Yeah. Also had Fedora out there. It's a good time.
Awesome.
He had a good setup for it. Really good setup for it. And next weekend, it's going to be super swamped. So Friday, I'm doing a private pal because I've got Fridays off from the day job. So I'm going to do a private pal on Friday, a public pal on the Saturday, and then a Maple Seed on the Sunday.
Nice. Where are you doing that at?
A triple header, Bonneville.
Bonneville. Yeah. Okay.
And on the Saturday after the pal courses, we're going to go shoot gophers. Just to add to the length of the day.
I was going to say, yeah, you have a really long. Our sunset's starting to be around 8:30 now. We still have-
Really?
Yeah. We're late right now.
10, maybe.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Edmonton, whatever.
Yeah, but so that's what I got planned for this week. Over the week though, and I still have stuff coming in, but I've almost got my gun cleaning kit kind of built.
Oh, cool.
So this is the kit that I'm going to use for doing like training courses on how to clean your gun. Because you could go to a gunsmith and get your gun cleaned for, I don't know, like $100, or I could just teach people how to do it for less, right? And then they can do it themselves. So I had my kid make me a bunch of these. I still have to put some leather or rubber or something like that on the inside of those to hold them. They're not perfectly symmetrical, but who cares? They're light, they're cheap, and if people beat them up, I don't really care.
Yeah.
And they'll use that for like holding the guns. I've got a mitt full of cleaning rods. Some longer, some shorter, some 22 cal, some 30 cal, and some 12. Just to have a bunch of those.
None of them are steel, correct?
Any that are steel are coated.
I still don't trust
I
it.
think they're aluminum and carbon and that kind of thing. This little guy here is a portable vise. So this one,
That is very cute.
clamp it to the table and open it up. Like for some things, like removing the bolt off or the firing pin retaining pin on an SKS, you have to beat the F out of it, right? That's what that's going to be for. Is for any gun parts that need gentle persuasion.
I was thinking, and I was like, I don't think I ever took the firing pin out. So I guess I didn't.
Because if they cosmolined it good, there's cosmoline in there, and sometimes it can cause that firing pin to stick.
Secondhand, someone cleaned it for me.
Ooh, well, hopefully they did, right? Hopefully.
It ran fine.
Ish.
Yep. No, they might be fine. But the other, like, if you want to be lazy about it, you could also just stick it in a bath of acetone or brake cleaner or something like that. Little like soft mallet here. 3 different boxes of different size nitrile gloves. And
Vulcan
Spencer. I got some gun scrubber.
Hey, you did do it.
I wasn't gonna bring the brake cleaner. I had it on the example there of like you could use this, but you probably shouldn't. There's better stuff out there, right? A whole bunch of toothbrushes, really cheap, like bulk toothbrushes for people to use.
Excellent.
A variety of oil, couple of bore guides, picks, brushes, some quadruple aught steel wool, because if you have rust and it's like really starting to get in there, you can use a like very fine steel wool and oil and kind of get it off. So we got that. Gun block, some basic tools. And I think that's about it. Oh, some pipe cleaners.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's supposed to be just like a basic gun cleaning course, so we shouldn't have to be doing any major disassembly or anything like that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I have to book my dates to start offering these things. I think I'm going to do the first couple, like my pilot projects at like half the price I think it should be, just so people can feel the value while they're helping me work out the kinks on getting it to be nice and smooth. But
That's smart.
The beta testers. Perfect.
yeah, they're going to be beta testers. I'm going to tell them as much. Hey, this is cheaper because you're beta testing it. But I think it should be good. I'm looking forward to it. Like I reached out to a club, Sherwood Park, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're thinking about doing something like that." So I'm glad that you're volunteering, and I want to join that thing. So maybe there's some latent demand out there. Who knows?
There is a demand. A lot of people. That's some of the feedback that we hear during our debriefing about cleaning. When we talk about PAL and our PAL courses, and we talk about the fundamentals and Maple Seed, and people are saying, I need to learn how to clean my gun. I need to know how to fix my gun, but there's nothing out there other than YouTube University.
I mean, YouTube University's great.
It is.
Good. Yeah,
it is pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, you got a gun, somebody's taking it apart and put it online. Like,
Yep.
And they probably have a pretty good video on it. Like some of the stuff out there is very detailed, good lighting, shows you some of the pitfalls and that kind of thing.
But they're still asking for it.
fair.
Well, and there's to follow a YouTube video for some of these things, you have to be mechanically adept.
Yeah.
You can't if you don't know, don't torque this thing down too tight. Well, what does too tight mean? How much torque can a screw take? If you haven't done like that quite a few times, maybe you don't really know, right? Maybe it's kind of a guessing game on that. Or don't, if it won't move, don't force it. That only means to someone who's broken shit before.
That is correct.
Yeah, and knows what it feels like to break
Scope.
something.
Oh dear. Crashing my tube. Oh well.
Yeah, or too light or something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So
yes.
I think like having some supervision while people are doing that would probably add like a lot of comfort. So I think that's what that's the difference between doing it on your own versus having someone supervise while you're doing that kind of thing, right?
You know what it's like?
Hmm.
Shop class when you're at school.
Yeah.
Because you can go and again, YouTube University, all that, but when you're in shop class, it's hands-on and you get to learn it. And
well, the shop teacher will have like better tools and that kind of thing, right? Because most people don't own a rifle rest; they'd be doing it on the ground or on their lap or something like that, right? Most people will just have like the cheapy like 3-piece rods. They're not going to have like a nice single piece that's got the rotating head and all that kind of stuff. It makes it easier to clean. Most people aren't going to have a variety of sprays and oils and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to have all of that, and people get to see like, oh, I really like that stuff, or oh, I saw that I don't really need this thing. I can make do without, right?
oh, let's stop.
You're making me want to go clean some guns, Adriel. Like, I've got to go downstairs now.
I'm the laziest when it comes to cleaning guns, though. Like I have the big one of Ballistol because when I'm not going to shoot a gun for a while, and I just leave it. That's fine. Oh, there's a gun right here. Neat.
I do have to
sitting right
clean
next
all
to
the
it. I
rifles.
didn't even realize it. I should probably
I didn't
that.
clean
No, I
them
don't
after the shoot.
I don't clean my Maple Seed rifles until they're at like 10 shoots each. So like 2,000 rounds.
10 shoots each. That's
That's
a
a lot.
lot.
Yeah.
So,
I'll brush the chamber.
So,
oh yeah, I'll still
I do that. That's
usually
pretty much every event. Every event, like they start getting jams, brush a chamber, and that's it. Maybe a spritz of oil on the guide rod or the bottom of the bolt. That's it. Nothing else. And they'll keep going for a while. But keep in mind those rifles have got quite a few rounds through them. They've polished all the metal to metal surfaces that they could polish on them. They're not like a new gun that might need oiling to keep running.
Do you see a reduction in accuracy over time?
Practical accuracy? Okay, the only time I've seen like real accuracy degrade is one rifle that someone was shooting thunderbolts out of. Actually, it was this barrel on this gun here, this 12-inch. Someone was shooting thunderbolts through it, and I don't know if it was the fact that there were thunderbolts or the fact that it was 36 degrees out and it was like the sun was hitting this
36 degrees.
Yeah, the grease was like melting on there, and I got a carbon ring on like or a lead ring, carbon ring that started like shaving lead off just in front ahead of the chamber, and it was it made the bullets tumble. There was no accuracy to them after that.
But you can clean a barrel and get it back. It's not like you killed a barrel.
That was a bugger to get out of there. It wasn't like put a brush through there. It was take care of 20 like a .20 rod and hit it and like break off a chunk of that lead and then put it on another piece of it and hit it and like break off another chunk. And I like it was a little caveman to get some of that out and then drill with the brush and get after it. Similar to that 12 gauge that I cleaned on the last show, right? Where I had to.
Well, yeah, that one doesn't have rifling.
Yep.
And this thing definitely does.
Yeah, but I keep in mind I shot. That's the gun I was shooting for the competition, and I did.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's aggressive cleaning.
I wish you could make like a facsimile for the magazine for that gun. Adriel said it looked like you had a Thompson mag. It just the squareness of the receiver. It does. It's got some Tommy gun look to it a little bit, and the right magazine in that thing. The right you could
sliding drum mag.
Yeah,
it's kind of like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like I know that the mag curves and you can't do it. I'm just completely.
Yeah. Anywho. That's it for me. Tony, what about you?
I didn't do too much. I'm trying a few US vendors by shipping to a US. So this is a very kind of niche use case where I'm buying with a Canadian card but shipping to a US address. So it will be applicable for anyone going to shoot competition in the States. You need some parts. And you're going to buy things, send it to a friend's house, and go pick it up kind of thing. Brownells with that is okay because Brownells also does exporting to Canada. The funny thing is Optics Planet can do that too, but it says it's okay, but it gives you some BS excuses, and it won't actually process your payment. And Midway USA, there's no country option, so your billing address has to be a state. And I'm not trying to export anything. I'm just trying to buy with a Canadian-based credit card and have it shipped to a US address. So if you need something from Midway, you have to get your US friend to buy it for you. And then you have to deal with your accounting later.
We have one of those.
Could you get away with using like Wise or something like that, Tony?
I did not think about that. Probably, but then the whole economy of how much you're paying for processing fee and everything, maybe it wouldn't be too worth it. This is an ongoing project. Every time I want to show this, Dave isn't on, but thanks to Dave, I am a proud owner of a Spectre Ballistics Liberal Party of Canada, or a light practical carbine. Currently doesn't have any parts in it, of course. As we've mentioned more than 6 months ago at this point on Discord, I'm trying to build this into a 450 Bushmaster to hunt with because Adriel have a shorty 300. He shoots subsonic. What's better than a 300? More power. So what do? You need a bigger bullet. I'm not. My original idea never really involved 50 Beowulf just because the magazine gets so complicated in Canada. So
I've got some 450 mags.
Yeah. Anyway, well, is there ever a 450 Bushmaster pistol in Canada? I don't think so, right?
No.
It'll be a lot of fun, but this is a manual gun, so I might be, because the AR magwell might be restricted to 5. So we'll see. I have some leads on some parts. which includes a SBR, so 10.5 inch 450 Bushmaster barrel, which is the one I really wanted. But that lead isn't as promising. The other one is a very nice barrel, but it's going to be heavy profile 18 inch, which is kind of
Oof.
going against the idea of the gun. But
Don't do it, Tony. Wait for the right barrel.
wait for the right barrel. But again, opportunities are hard to come by.
Yeah, but dude, if you're gonna build a like an out in the bush, non-restricted, you got to suffer anyways gun, you might as well take advantage of the one nice thing, which is that you can make it just 26.5 inches overall length and enjoy that.
That's true. And another thing to mention about Brownells is it provides you a very, very nice invoice with all the restriction codes on it. So
Oh.
you will be able to know what limitation this particular product would be under. And that helps you to export things in case that's something you need to do. For example, like all the dies and tools, things like reloading tools, not brass. I believe brass will be under a different thing. I did not buy brass. But for example, Lee dies, Lee like shell holders, those are all EAR 99 parts, which are basically unrestricted parts. For your reference, please consult a lawyer before trying to export and import things. And yeah, that's about all I did in guns this week. A lot of research on how to build an AR, which is interesting. This is probably not really the platform for me. It's more for like repurposing your current locked away AR parts. I'm kind of starting from scratch at a very odd timing. So yeah. How about Destin? I heard you have cool stuff.
Yeah, I actually haven't gotten up to all of that much in guns this week. I've been working a lot and not with guns, but I did buy a whole bunch of the art supplies to finally work on my MP7 at home project. I've wanted to paint this thing for a while. So I'm gonna turn it into a kind of cyberpunky space gat. I'm still up in the air if I'm gonna paint the gray black first as like a base, because I kind of want to do a weathered blue finish on the whole thing. It's like I'll put the prop hat on and paint it in such a way that like all the edges are nice and weathered. So I'm kind of tempted to give it a whole base coat black first. I'm not sure yet. I'm probably gonna do some tests. And then for like all of the little bits, like down here, like the charging handle and any of the little buttons and things, I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna go with like a candy apple red or something like that. Might do something similar with the magazines. I'm not sold on that yet. I'm playing around with some concept art, trying to figure it out. And then I am going to get some labels printed from one of my vinyl printers, yay film, to make it, brand it one of the like main megacorps in Cyberpunk, so like either Arasaka or something like that. I'll make it a cool fun toy for myself. Yeah. So that's the plan. I'm gonna start that this weekend and I'm really excited. Yeah. Beyond that, the other really awesome cool thing I did, I was a guest on the She Shoots podcast yesterday, and that was really cool. Got to talk about doing film armorer stuff and hang out with Kelly and all of her other wonderful friends. That was a really, really fun time. And if any of the listeners don't listen to She Shoots, y'all should. You guys are all wonderful.
Yeah, thanks.
I had a really fun time.
Yeah, it was great to hang out.
Yeah.
You can find the She Shoots podcast on YouTube and all the podcast places.
You can.
Yeah.
Every place. Yeah. The place that you're currently listening to Slamfire Radio. Guess what? We're on there too. Or viewing. Yeah. Are you all done, Dustin?
That's all I did.
It was pretty cool, though.
Thanks.
Okay. So I haven't been on for a couple of weeks. Last time I was on was with Team Canada. So a few things have taken place. I went to Blue Mountain, so Blue Ridge Sportsman's Club. We did a maple seed there. It was 2 weekends ago. It was a lot of fun. I also did a club level ATT. I didn't technically do the club. I volunteered for it, but I had guests. So I showed up the club and gave them some guns to play with. And then did a tour of the club a little bit with my guests from the US. What else did I do? Oh, because of Blue Mountain, we were using all of the loaner rifles that we usually take. And I also offered out my rifle, the Grey Birch Solutions one, that I have tricked out repeatedly. The only original piece of a 1022 that was on that gun was the bolt. It was the anniversary edition. Now, that being said, I had to go and order a new bolt, and I was looking at Delask, funny enough, but
What
Delask
happened
is
to the
shut
bolt?
down. Well, the bolt itself is just, I calculated it out. It's about 250,000 rounds down
Uh-huh.
that gun.
That's fine.
Still good.
Yeah, I know, but just it wasn't, it's not working great. So I did some changes out prior to. I changed out a whole bunch of different things and parts, and then I said, you know what, I'm going to change out the bolt as well. See if it and the receiver itself is the bolt. The receiver is the Grey Birch Solutions. So
Mhm.
I went and ordered from Grey Birch Solutions. I initially looked at Delask, and I was going to do a kid, but you know what? They are closed until September, so they're not shipping.
Oh,
nothing.
why?
It said they're on vacation. They're not shipping
Oh.
any orders during the month of August, July and August.
SBI would have had some custom bolts too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did reach out to Grey Birch, as I said, and it's a receiver is Grey Birch. I'll try it out, and if it works, great. If it doesn't work, then I'll order from Delask. I did do the shoots on yesterday, so it was great to have Dustin on. It's so much fun. It's always nice to talk to him. He had so many stories too, really cool stories. Maybe stuff that he hasn't talked about on here. I need to clean my guns because all my guns from Blue Ridge, they got a little bit wet and well used. And now that Adriel's talking about cleaning guns, it reminded me I need to clean my guns. And I have another maple seed this weekend. So I have a maple seed in Lower Trent, which is nice because I get to sleep in my own bed. Well, technically I slept in my own bed for Blue Ridge, but it was an hour sleep. Blue Ridge it's a 23-hour day for me. So I get up at 1 a.m.
Wow.
So I leave the house here at 2 a.m. Well, I get up at 1. And then I leave at 2, get there, set up, have dinner, do the event, and then have dinner with the crew, and then go home. And I get home.
Why didn't you go there the night before?
Driving up the 400 on a Friday night. No way in hell I'm ever going to do that.
That doesn't mean anything to me, but okay. Yeah.
So if you live in Toronto and you are driving up the 400 on a Friday night, you would understand. No, not happening. I'm happy to get up.
How far is it in terms of hours?
5. So just over 5. So
But it's a 1-day maple seed. It wasn't a 2-day.
No, I only do 1 day. Yeah.
Okay.
Up there anyway. So it's a 23-hour day, and then I come home and I have a couple hours sleep, and then I get the rest of the stuff I need to do for the weekend. But that being said, that's only Blue Ridge. I'm having a ladies' day there in September. So it is currently with the club, but I'd like to see it released soon. I've already talked to Jay and everybody at the club saying, let's share it. See if we can get some more ladies signed up for it, because there's not a lot of ladies signed up for it yet. But I'd like to have as many ladies as possible attending. It's beautiful. It's up in Collingwood. It's gorgeous up there. Mountains, ski range. Anyways, as I said, I'm doing Lower Trent Valley this weekend. It's only 1 day. It is out near Trenton, so it's an hour's drive from my place. Super easy to get to. I also replaced the tactical Tiguan, the maple seed vehicle. I replaced it this evening. And now I have an F-150. So I am going to be able to pull the trailer, because pulling that trailer behind the Tiguan, it was over capacity.
It sounds like
And
you're not pulling the trailer now. You're going to be speeding with the trailer, allegedly.
yeah. So I was super excited about that. So my biggest purchase so far is a truck.
That's
But-
great.
But I went. The funny thing is, I'm going, what am I going to buy? I need to buy a new vehicle. I'm going to have to buy something that'll pull the trailer. My life revolves around Maple Seed. I'm literally buying a vehicle so that I can do Maple Seeds. Yeah. Anyways, that's me. And that's what I did win guns this past couple of weeks. It's not this past week, it's been a couple weeks. Lots of really fun things. And I'll let you know how my one, I'll let you know when my bolt gets here. Two, I'll let you know how my bolt, or sorry, not my bolt, but my gun's functioning, if it's functioning any better. I think it will be. Adriel, why don't you tell it? Go ahead.
Don't toss the old one. I might steal it from you.
No, I would never toss the old one. I'd even
You have to
frame
make
it.
a new gun now because if you have a 1022 bolt, hey, I got a barrel.
Do you know how many 1022s I have and parts that I have? Do you know how many?
I don't have any 1022s. No, I'd like to make one.
I have a lot. A lot. All right.
Literally piecing one out on Delask right now. It's like,
So, do you see what it says on the last where it says? Right
yes,
at the
no,
top?
it does. Yeah, not ship. Don't worry, I'm not gonna buy this. I'm just building it for funsies.
Like
I'm trying to.
Oh, that's what we need, like a PC parts picker, but for 1022 parts.
Ooh,
AR gun parts picker. For all your
parts picker.
You can do a 1022, you can do an AR-15, you can do an AR-10s, you can do a Ramage 700s.
Just
I don't care about any
1022
of that.
picker right now.
Just the 1020 because the other ones don't
Yeah, I
apply
like
to
that.
us.
Yeah.
You can build yourself a Ramage still. 700.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
That had more applicability before.
Yeah. All right. When do we get into upcoming events? I had to let my dog out. Sorry, he was whining. She was whining. Excuse me. I got the hiccups now too. Adriel, why don't you pull up Maple Seed? See what we got going on there.
I've got it up right here.
Thanks.
July 12th this weekend. Tabor in Alberta,
Mhm.
LTV in Ontario,
Me.
BSSA in Bonnyville. Those are all
that's
happening
you.
this weekend.
Awesome. Okay.
July 25th weekend, we'll have North Peace Rod and Gun on the 25th and 26th, and then Rancho del Sol in Gordondale, Alberta on the 28th. Head into August 9th will be Bladman Valley in Alberta. That'll also be me. Ontario, we'll have one at the Cornwall Handgun Club, and then August 16th at Frontenac.
Yes. That'll be exciting. That's at home too. That's only 10 minutes from my house.
Oh,
Nice.
I wish I had a range 10 minutes away.
Yours isn't even that bad. Come on.
An
And you
hour.
have a trailer.
It's an hour.
It's only an hour. It's like, oh, Tony, drive up here. Drive 3 hours to come shoot a match.
Well, if you drive 1 hour, you might as well just drive 3.
What? That is not the equivalent. Hello?
I agree with that. If you're going to be driving for an hour, just drive the 3. Although, if I can only drive 10 minutes, I'll drive 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I would be way more poor if I had a gun range 10 minutes from me.
Yeah. It's north of the 401 as well, so it's technically out in the country.
Mm.
I could have more money because I spend so much money on gas.
Yeah.
I'm at a range every weekend.
Yeah.
At least one day, if not 2.
Mm.
Just
Sounds
think of all the time you'd save as well.
Well, it's okay. Our prime minister is going to make sure that you save all the money on gas very soon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Don't worry about that. Dave's not here. Who wants to take the Ontario Rifle Association? Anyone?
They got some calendar stuff. Go to OntarioRifleAssociation.ca.
Perfect. Well done, Adriel.
I've got a PAL course this weekend in Bonnyville. If anyone in the Lakeland area
Oh, right. I forgot
wants
that.
to do a PAL course. Weekend after, I've got one at Sherwood Park, which is going to fill up very shortly here. The RPAL one has no one registered, so I might just cancel that.
Whoa.
Really?
I guess the
non-restricted's got 10. It's almost sold out, and the RPAL has no one. And then I'll be doing one mid-August in Sherwood Park as well. And I'll be setting up a gun cleaning course out there.
Yeah.
Here. Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Do we have 3 gun matches going on?
We do. July 12th at Chaz and 26th at Sherwood Park. Coming up August 9th, there's a Mighty Peace match going on and a Chaz match. Oh, that's rare. And then on the 30th of August, Showa Park Fish and Game.
And then
Are-
September 5th, Battle of Alberta. You come up for that, Tony?
Now I have to
Do I need
check
put
my.
a gun in your hands? Would you prefer? You want the 1911, right?
Of course he does.
But I don't want to shoot the optics division because that will make me into a
cares?
harder racing thing.
cares?
Oh,
Who cares about that?
boo! Just play the game.
Got
Do it.
a division, got a gamer it.
Do you want me to send you my 1911? You want to
No.
borrow it?
I'm
sure?
good, thank
We
you.
can sort it out. Wow.
Or do you want a Glock?
Wow.
Or do you want
Send you a
what's
Glock.
another Jericho?
Jericho's great.
I don't play well with CZ guns. There's something about it.
Glock. Then I have a Glock.
Yeah,
34.
Glock.
Glitter,
You
glitter
don't
Glock.
play well with CZ guns.
Yeah.
What do
I'm
you
not a
mean?
very good shooter, am I now? There's on the shadow, there's this particular curve on the grip that have
Yeah.
a sharp angle to it,
Yes.
and my hand doesn't hold it very well. So I'm like awfully inaccurate with it.
So fix your grip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the grip on the Jericho is a little bit different than on a
It
Shadow.
is.
It
Yeah.
is.
It's very comfortable. It's one of my favorite feeling guns.
1911 is the most comfortable for me. I'm sorry.
That's like
Yeah.
shooting a brick.
Comfortable.
It's great. 2 World Wars.
You know, we've evolved since then.
I was
Danny.
gonna say, you still driving your Model T everywhere?
I
you
still
go,
drive a manual
or, like,
transmission, so yep.
fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Manual transitions are the bomb. You have to pay more
Yeah.
for them now.
That depends,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's get into the news because we're gonna just skip right along.
Lots of news for this week.
Sterling, the R9 has gone prohib.
They
Tell me
had
it's
a-
not so.
Well, bad news.
It's not so. I'm lying to you.
Well,
yeah.
they said it's made in the UK, but like the gun is definitely not made in the UK. So is it really the same gun?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
No,
Now, one thing that was kind of interesting, they banned it as
that's bullshit.
an
just
Air
have to say it.
180B variant.
Yes, they did.
And I think that's because Sterling had their 180 rifle, and then they said this one was a variant of their 180 rifle.
Mm,
So the RCP banned it as an AR 180 variant, even though it like
it's
clearly
nothing like the 180 at all. No.
there's
like,
a couple
that's-
things that are cross compatible, but that's because it uses like an AR grip or
Probably
like,
firing pin. Well, is the spring
pin.
assembly going to be the same?
I would love to see
Yeah.
that asshat that gave his testimony articulate the mechanical similarities between those two platforms and
Murray
explain
Smith?
how one is. Yes.
You remember how Rod did the video like a long time ago about an AP80 or is it AP10?
I shot that video. Yes, I am behind the
Uh-huh.
camera in that video. So
Does that share any components? No.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
They
matter.
don't care.
Anyways,
It does
R9's
not
prohib.
matter.
Anderson.
That's bullshit. I'm just
Yep.
saying. Okay, Anderson rifles. It got sold. Yep. We're all fun and news today, aren't we?
It's all great news.
Told you, lots of news this week.
Tony, you got some.
Yep, I have a very far one from me. This kind of got brought up as I'm like researching building this because Indiana, my quote unquote adopted state, just because my company is based out of there. They're one of the only states where 458 SOCOM is a legal caliber for hunting as a straight wall cartridge, despite it not being a straight wall cartridge. So the ruling was that if you're hunting on public land, there's these cartridge perimeters that have to go through. It have to be this caliber, cartridge linked at this, which is really interesting because like 458 is like a tiny little bit of a neck. It has like a 50 Beowulf kind of body. So the funny thing is they just recently changed their hunting laws that as a Midwestern state, to no longer be a part of the Straight Walk Club, so to speak. They removed the restriction on that, I guess, for maybe easier management. So now basically you can hunt with any cartridge, bottleneck or not, high power rifle or not, doesn't really matter anymore. It used to be the argument for Midwestern states in general say we are okay with hunting with stray walls because they don't have a long effective range, so it's less dangerous to the public. And the more important part to this story is they also lowered their hunting caliber from the same as in Alberta, 6mm to 43, down to 223 as well. So I'm just seeing this trend, and I thought it was kind of interesting that across North America, maybe there's enough data for 223 to be a proven hunting caliber, and there's more adoption towards that direction, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, that's Tony's rant on his little finding about U.S. hunting laws that doesn't apply to us, but there are similarities, let's say.
Interesting.
Okay.
What's the YouTube one?
I'll just share my screen because I've got it up right now. Palmetto State Army is calling to end the NFA.
So
Lawsuit.
this we kind of touched on last week about how the NFA taxation was legal because it was a tax. Now
Yes.
it's
There's no
taxed at
tax.
$0, so it's not beneficial for the agency. It's just a registry.
just a
Therefore, the argument kind of presents itself that the NFA is unconstitutional now,
Yeah.
and PSA was a coalition of other firearm manufacturers and was the industry is going to file this lawsuit.
How
This is-
wonderful would that be? Sorry, just like they make the big compromise. Okay, we'll take all the gun stuff out of the big beautiful bill. We're just turn the price down to 0. And okay, yeah, great compromise. It's not a tax anymore. Unconstitutional, and delete the whole thing. What an end run if that works.
Mm-hmm.
Would that give I need Kyle's input on this? Would that give people access to full auto class 3 weapons too, or no?
No, I don't know about that.
Because it's hard to say because that would be SOT thing, special occupational tax thing, I think.
Yeah.
But that would, for now, it would include suppressors, AOWs, SBR, SBSs. So
We don't need all the details. We just need
No.
to know enough that
we just need to know it's hard to flex on Americans anymore.
Yeah, well, we
Sad.
weren't flexing on Americans before.
Tony, yes, no, we never flexed on Americans.
Well, there were a couple things we could.
we
short
could
barrel
have
shotgun.
Super
Shotguns.
short barrel shotguns.
Shotgun.
rimfires.
Getting
You know-
handguns sent to the house in the mail, that was
True.
a fun time.
Yeah.
I missed that.
I'm
that.
going to list the tabulations on Canada versus the US. Canada is very short.
Yeah.
But those
Yeah.
it's absolutely true. We can send stuff in the mail ish.
Yeah.
Not really
Ish.
anymore. And short barrel. Yes. We don't have
And
to
Chinese
pay-
guns.
And
Chinese
Chinese guns. That is
Yeah.
true.
The Type 97, which is bad.
Okay,
Yes.
Tony, you know what? I can hang up on you.
Here's the next one.
Yeah, let's get into the next one.
I
Jury
listened to
acquits teen who claims self-defense in fatal Toronto school shooting because he carried gun because his neighborhood felt like Iraq.
Mm,
I listened to
And-
Ian's video about this.
Yep. So Runko's on the road right now, but he did make a response to that. I believe what he mentioned was like the murder charge is what's dropped so far.
Yeah.
But due to
Yeah.
a jury opinion isn't a precedent-setting thing.
No.
Second, it's really the murder part of it. So the defense is legal, but the whole illegal weapon thing is a
There-
separate discussion at a different time.
Yeah, they charged and are trying him separately on the gun charges so that they didn't get thrown away. They expressly do that in Canada because this is often the case. It's actually not terribly hard, to
Okay.
make a self-defense argument, but
mhm.
he was still in unlawful possession of a firearm.
I didn't. So I'm going to read this and I am going to not offer comments because, quite frankly, probably shouldn't. However, I am going to read it. And
Yeah.
He will do some time. Okay. All right. Let's get into the
What else
last
we got
one.
here?
Is this you, Adriel?
Yes,
I
it is
figured.
me. Well,
Yeah.
So, like we've talked on the show before that. Well, I don't know if you guys agreed, but I think that they're just not going to do the gun buyback. They're
Yeah.
like, trying to pinch pennies right now. They're going to
Yep.
say, you know what? Why don't you guys just keep those?
Yeah,
You
they
don't
just
get
delete
you don't
the
get to use
post?
them though. I found it again.
Oh,
Yeah. So our Minister of Public Safety met with Pauly Sessouvient, and they're determined to advance meaningful reforms to reduce gun violence, which means like more gun bans, that kind of thing. But yeah, I don't like, even though this makes it look like, oh yeah, they're gonna continue with the gun ban. I'm not convinced that they will.
No.
Just because it's a lot of money, and I don't know, it's not gonna look good.
It's so again, I know we've talked about this in chat, but I'm going to express my opinions and views that our moron in charge of public safety got his photo op with Pauly, so that's all great. Carney doesn't care if Pauly, doesn't let him, stand with them, so that's not really an issue. I think that they're probably going to say, all right, guns are banned, done with that, and either they will extend the amnesty for another few years, or they'll just give us like a 12.8 on our license. I don't know if 12.8 exists yet. 12.10 on our 12.9. I don't. Yeah, they'll give us a prohib, article on our license and say, screw you. Those can never come out of your safe again. And the best we can hope for is change at some point with a new government. I don't see a world where they're demanding every single department in the government put forward pretty deep suggestive cuts.
Yep.
In the next 60 days, like proposals for deep cuts in the next 60 days, and where they're like mandating that there is going to be no new spending. If you have something you need to execute it within your budget. There isn't the public motivation to justify at a time where 1 in 4 people are food insecure in our country and no one can own a home, to piss $1 billion away stealing guns from people who aren't using them to commit crimes while gun crime is going up. Like, it's a publicity nightmare. And if the CCFR doesn't light them up publicly, like in media, the second that they try to do anything but that, I'd be astounded.
Yeah.
Like,
anyways.
Indeed.
Anyways. Well said, but I'm not allowed to have a comment.
Nope.
Okay.
I've been
move on to
told.
stuff you can comment on then.
I do have comments. I keep them inside voice. Okay, let's get into new gun stuff.
Yes.
Let's. New gun stuff is not brought to you by anybody. So if you'd like to sponsor the show or any segment of the show, let us know. Go to our website. No, we don't. Not a website. Go to our email. Send us an email. slamfireradio@gmail.com. Let us know if you want to sponsor us. There you go. Hi, Adriel.
You got it out.
Yeah. Took me a while. Holy jeez.
Amazon's got their Prime deal days, and like most of the stuff's not that great,
Oh.
but they have this. I have this. This is that case that's
Yeah.
it's got. Let me just show you guys real quick here. I mean, I guess it's on the Amazon listing too there, but a bunch of different brushes, some different jags, mops, 2 different lengths of cord, one for pistol, one for rifle or shotgun or whatever, and some patches and whatnot, all in. Like if you wanted like a car kit for cleaning your guns and that kind of thing, very nice.
It's perfect.
Nice and compact.
Yeah,
Dude,
nice.
the next thing on your list might end up being a problem for me. Jesus, that is exactly what I need in my life. Look at that.
You look at it in a different way than I do. Because I look at it as like, oh, I barf
you look at
a little bit.
You an abomination. Whereas I think that Dustin, you would take that and you would do so much with it.
I would. I see a lot of potential in this particular toy.
What you see is a premier grade open shotgun in Canada.
Oh, you know what I see? I see Dustin using it in his Space Cowboys movie.
Needs more brass and cogs on it and stuff.
Well, no, he'd put that on it.
Yeah, this could definitely fit a Space Cowboy aesthetic in a real way.
right?
It's not even that expensive. $629.
I know. That's what I literally, my jaw dropped. I was like, $600. I could afford $600.
And that's got the weirdo paint on there. I mean,
Yeah,
if
why
you
don't
wanted to paint your O's, I think who brings these in? Tactical Imports?
Is it Tactical Imports?
I'm pretty sure they brought them in. Now that one wasn't from them, but
I want
I
to know
think
about
they're
the
bringing them
mags.
in. Where is it? Where is it? Or is it Silva?
Might be
Maybe it's
Silva.
North Silva.
Might be Silva.
I want the mags. I want to know what mag it uses, and
I
if
bet it's
can
the
get-
standard Turk mag that they use in everything.
Oh, if I could put a drum mag on this thing,
Oh hell yeah!
oh,
You can rack the lever until the cow comes home.
yeah.
No cows
yeah.
will be coming home. They'll all
No.
be dead in the field.
Steak.
Anywho, yeah, there's that. Where's this? Okay, I shared that Instagram post of this on the other day. These are kind of expensive, but the gun folds in half. It
Yep.
folds all the way down, and it's got double exposed hammers. This
Really?
one's
Big
a
ears,
410.
yeah.
Oh,
It's 410, and it's
Very
small
cute.
arms.
It's
It's
very cute.
adorable.
very
That
small.
is, those are all terms that you would use to describe a 410. Cute.
I wanted to know
adorable.
the weight of this thing because it's probably so little. There's just a
Yeah.
stock. That's it.
That's just asking to be turned into a pistol, though. Like, yeah,
Ooh.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. You can see it, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
I Run Guns had a couple of weird things that I wanted to show here. The first one was the Henry Supreme in 300 Blackout,
Wow.
Oh.
1249. 16
I'll
and a
be
half inch
waiting
barrel,
for the 450 Bushmaster version.
450 Bushmaster. I guess you could take this on and drill it out or something. But yeah, so because they're manual actuated, now we don't care about the barrel length, right?
Yep.
Which is kind of nice because for all our semi-auto stuff, like we had to get these
True.
special runs and that kind of thing. Now I Run Guns can bring up gray market stuff and got to be competitive on price. $12.49 for 300 Blackout.
Does it have tariff?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Tony,
Does it have a threaded barrel?
Uh-huh.
That's what
stop
I
being a killjoy.
want.
Stop it.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I'm being realist.
I'm sure
It's
I'm
like- it's
continuing
like a
on
real
with the
problem.
levers. So we had
Yeah.
the lever barf gun. We got this one, and then we've got
Oh, cool.
it's
This-
got a carbon fiber
This-
barrel.
Yeah.
Research.
This
Yeah.
thing's sexy. I clicked through this and I like it's still open. I'm like,
Ah.
oh, that's pretty.
Oh wow, I have a wood stock too. That's very fancy.
Laminate wood stock, Picatinny 4N, carbon fiber barrel, Picatinny on the top, and I don't know what's going
I'd
on with this
buy
tube
that.
here, but yeah.
I
I'd
would
buy it.
too.
44 mag. Yeah.
But for 1850.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's the
US.
painful part.
That's
US. Yeah.
I know.
hmm
But
That's
that
it.
carbon barrel though, so lightweight, good for PCC shooting. 30th special.
7-round magazine.
Okay, well, if you don't have that much money, but you still want something that looks kind of like that, but one that you have at home, there you go. $1,000.
$1,000
Seville
bucks.
Lead Pack. I wasn't asking you.
It jacks out the top. I don't love that.
Well,
I mean,
the
okay,
92
but, like,
is
look
all
at the price difference though. Like this one,
I know.
1849 US. This one's probably like 2 something. 1,000.
It's true. So I
It's
could buy
like the
2 of
Henry
these.
How much do we have at home?
It's true. I could buy 2 of these. Is what you're
Mhm.
saying.
Two
Yeah.
for the price of one,
You're not going to feel as good about it.
technically.
No.
No.
You need the carbon
fiber.
barrel though. Yeah, you need the carbon barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Still
That's
like
always-
it.
I got.
That's pretty
I
good.
like it.
Yeah, I like it too. Why don't we get into our main topic, which I
Let's
have no
get
idea
into
what
it.
we're doing. So, what is our main topic tonight, guys? Apparently, it's goals, midpoint goals check in. I'm just going to check in and say I didn't have any, therefore I've met my goals. And
No, you had goals. You had goals.
My goal was to survive this year, and I'm making it through halfway.
Or maybe
Look at me go.
that's fair. Yeah, we set goals at the end of 2024.
At the beginning is what
At
you're
the
saying.
No, at the beginning of 2025. It was the end
Yeah,
of 2024. It was
Correct.
still 2024 when we set these goals.
Oh,
So I
So,
am
for the
technically
new
right.
year.
Yes, it was New Year's goals.
Okay.
For 2025.
All right, Adriel, why don't we start with you because we start with you for everything. So
31.
let's review them.
Somebody.
Yeah, I'm trying
should-
to see. Okay, so I had 500 students for PAL and RPAL. I'm just trying to like ballpark whether I'm there or not.
Somebody should put something up on the screen.
40, 50, 60, 70, 90, 95,
95 what?
108, 115 has students that I've taught.
Oh, okay.
130, 150, I'm going to say. So 500 is probably not doable. I probably have to revise this to
300.
300. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's still
Yeah,
a good number.
You're halfway through, so that's not bad. Our pals are slowing down though. Are you going to account for
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
our pals are slowing down, so maybe I'll take a day off on some of my weekends.
What?
Good idea.
Maybe I'll do
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Take your wife out for dinner or something. She deserves it.
probably. Yeah, because
Yes.
she does the pals too. She's there right there with me.
Oh my god.
Let's see, 10-ish maple seeds. Am I going to do that? Let's see. Where's my maple seeds?
Did you do 5
1,
yet?
2, 3, 4, and 5 this weekend.
There you go.
There
See,
you go. You're halfway
almost.
done. Good.
I'm not going to get there.
You're not going to get there. You mean 10
I'm not-
maple seeds?
I'm not going to get to 10 maple seeds. I'm going to do
You'll-
7 or 8.
It'll be close. I too not doing as much as I did last year, so I will support
You got more
that.
shoot bosses though. You got shoot bosses in Ontario, right? Other shoot bosses. I think I've been to every event this year.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
have other shoot bosses.
Are we still
Uh,
going to continue on the tradition
so.
of if the east or the west shoots better in Maple Sea or not?
I put my maple seed minute metrics in yesterday for the whole year.
Uh-huh. So mhm.
I'm sure the West is
I
better.
put them in and I'm going, apparently Adriel is afraid because he's not put anything in here.
I've been real lazy this year, Kelly. I got caught up. I was
Sure.
behind on all my paperwork. I did it all
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah, I saw some of it. I'm going, okay, yeah. I think he's afraid. No,
I put
it
my
was
numbers
awesome.
in. I'm not
Yeah,
afraid.
okay, yeah.
I'm
You're
not
no
afraid of
longer
losing a
afraid.
Subway sandwich. 6-ish 3-gun matches. I think I've done 2.
Well, there's Battle of Alberta coming up. There's a few more.
You got time.
You got time.
I think that's gonna be it. I think. Oh no,
He's too
4.
busy working.
4. I'm gonna do 4.
Okay.
4. Not as
4.
many. That's drastically down from the year before and drastically down from the year before that.
But you weren't doing Pal or Pals.
Yeah, I'm doing quite a few of those.
Yeah.
Oh, did I count my privates? Oh no, I don't. I have private courses that I've done as well. So I'm probably closer up to I'm closer to 200.
Okay.
There you go. So you can.
Students.
So 400 is possible.
maybe.
What about YouTube videos? How many have you done so far this year?
Let me see.
He did like
1,
3 in a
2, 3,
weekend.
4, 5,
His
6,
kids
7,
3
8,
in a
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 to I don't know, like fucking
Already?
40. Oh yeah, for this year.
I would like an asterisk next to this one that slave labor was utilized in the
Mhm.
creation of all of those videos. So I don't know.
What
if
you mean? They got fed and they got ammo to shoot at matches and all things.
Did they get paid a living wage?
I think I did
No.
42 YouTube videos.
I think
so
they
far.
got paid a living condition.
Yeah, we call that slavery,
I-
Tony. Oh, I provide you a
I
place.
pay my kids. I pay my kids to edit. It's not really slave labor.
Okay, fair. If you pay
get-
them, that's good. That's good. Then it's a job. Then you're an employer.
Did I sandbag this number? 20 YouTube videos? I've done 40 so
you
far.
totally sandbag.
40? You can do 80. Wait, 80 videos? That seems
I have
aggressive.
a queue that I'm waiting on my editors for, which they're not doing. I'm gonna have my nephew over. I'm gonna put him to work on it.
Wow. I can
The
just
Micho
I can just-
editing camp.
He's probably got a whole like room just with, editing suite set up, and like the kids get locked in there after school for a few hours. Like
No, they have their own computer for that stuff. 10 articles. I don't know. I've been like putting out some short ones that are basically just a gallery plus the video.
Yeah.
Which is
Yes.
good enough.
Oh, I'm well past 10. I'm gonna have 10 done already.
Perfect.
Vote in a federal election. Yeah, I did that. Didn't work. I have to try it again.
It was not very effective.
It was not very effective.
Yeah, I'll have to try that again. I have to do it more often next time, I think. That's the issue.
Vote off.
Vote up. Vote
Yeah.
up.
Use your aliases. Adriel
Yeah, one-
Michaud, Hunting Gear Guy.
Hunting Gear Guy, HGG Training, Firearms Training, HGG Outdoors Inc.
Rimfire Man is champion. There you go.
Goals that I hit that I didn't think of, that I didn't even think of at the start. Creating
Yeah.
a new course. I want
There
to
you
create
go.
like a couple more courses, so I have like some more variety as well.
Mm.
I think not for this, maybe for this year, maybe for next year. I think it's time to rent some space, or lease some space. Yeah,
For
it's time.
For classroom.
for storage or for classroom space?
No, classrooms. Well, that's the other thing. So I'm applying for that BFL, but that's like a year plus in like thing that'll happen. And I have the storage space next to me here. So this is a secure wall on this side of the room.
Yeah.
I just need to secure one more wall and put a nice beefy door in there, and I'm good. Or a cage or something like that. Maybe a cage would be a better idea to put in there.
Well, when the kids are bad, you can put them there too.
God. Oh.
Cage door?
Cage match.
Because that's a lot of them have just a cage, right? Like
Cage
Cadellas,
door,
they just have a little
cage
lock-up.
door behind the other door. That might actually work as a solution for my problem.
Ooh.
I didn't think about that because the narrow door opens up into a much wider space.
Mhm.
That might have actually financially solved a problem that was otherwise.
Does
gonna be really
cage door
expensive
count
for me.
as secure enough?
Well,
Wow.
everything would be locked in a safe anyway, and
Yeah.
I think if as long as the other door is still secured, like if I still put a combo lock on that door and then a cage door behind that, and everything else is still stored in a safe, I'll have to talk with the CFO about that, but that might actually work.
Cool.
Awesome.
That's it for my goals, I think.
I think you did
I'm
well.
on track for some of them. I'm not on track
Yeah.
for others.
Well,
Some of mine were a little
them,
bit ambitious.
Yeah, some of them probably are a little ambitious, but
Mhm.
Kyle's not here, so we're not going to go over his. So maybe we can catch up with him when he is on again. Dustin, why don't we talk about your goals?
Let's talk about them. My goals: 30 podcasts. I don't know that I've done that yet, but I'm definitely on track for that one. I'll definitely get 30 in under my hat before the end of the year. Make 4 to 6 videos for the CCFR. I made 2, and then we didn't use them. Maybe we will launch my YouTube project. Probably gonna be a political one. I'm still waffling on this. I'm back and forth.
Just do it.
I know.
Angry.
Yeah. I
Put
honestly,
it out and it sucks and no one watches it. Fine. If you,
You know
put it
what?
out and people watch it, it'll like encourage you to do more.
I know. Honestly, like the biggest part of my problem is that like I don't have just piles of time. I am pulled in a lot of directions, and the front end of that is a lot of time.
Mhm.
But I really want to do it, so yeah. You guys keep poking me with that stick. Distribute double the flyers to the CCFR election push. Well, we didn't do that this year. Otherwise, I would have.
No, we did do something different.
I would
It's
have
a
But-
liked
focus strategy, right? It's a little
Yeah.
different.
It was. I had the people to mobilize for this, and I would have liked to mobilize them, but yeah. And last year, like, or the last time when it was like 2019, 2020, whenever that last election, it was 2019, right? Or sorry, 21. It was the 21 election. That's
It was 21. Yeah.
brain fart.
during
Yeah, no, it was the
midst
21.
of-
Yeah, I blew out my leg. My bad knee. I wasn't wearing a knee brace, and I had to throw in the towel 3/4 of the way into that. I still ended up more flyers than most people. So, shoot 5 3-gun matches.
How'd that go?
Haven't accomplished that yet. They keep scheduling them on weeks I'm not even in the country. Like there's been 3 of them happen. I haven't been in the country for. I'm hoping to make one work this month though. Explore getting my RPAL instructor certification. Well, let me tell you, I have submitted my application to become an
Awesome.
instructor for the CFSC. So that was a thing. It just took Adriel poking me a whole bunch to do it. But I did it. I did. So that's cool. We'll see where that goes. Make at least 5 of our new MPs know my name after the election. I have meetings with 2 local federal MPs, and I am trying to convince a couple of my friends in some other districts to
Do the same.
introduce me to their MPs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that don't feel like super comfortable talking to their MPs, but are happy to bring me along and let me talk to their MPs for them. So,
Hi, this is my friend Dustin.
yeah. Yeah. And I have just enough professional experience to be all kinds of trouble when they start talking to me. Shoot my AR-15 in the bush legally. Stay tuned. Well, thank you for tuning back in. That won't be happening anytime soon. Buy a SIG 320 Flux. Well, I mean, I didn't really need the SIG 320 Flux. I have a pistol carbine thing.
We didn't talk about the SIG P320 news.
I was hoping we were gonna get by it without talking about the SIG P320 news. I really was.
Why? Because you have a 320.
Because I love that gun, and
it shoots great. I'm not
love
gonna
the
lie.
gun.
it'll shoot in the holster.
Well, just like for when you're shooting IPSC match, how much time do you actually spend standing there with a loaded pistol? It's fine.
I have never ever needed to like have a loaded pistol and holster for myself. And that said, the ones that are having like the issues actually seem to be the military ones that were involved in like one of the other fixes that they made for like the don't hit this on the back with a mallet issue. I listened to that 1.5 hour long video that Adriel posted in the group chat the other day, and then went down a rabbit hole because I was like, I need to know more about this platform. I listened to a lot of people talk about it. Not as big a deal as people are thinking, but I don't know. I still love the platform. Start an ammo business. Move to America. Freedom. I haven't started the business, but there is at least the discussions happening. So
cool.
There's discussions and an investor. So I mean, it's not just a pipe dream. We'll see. Stay tuned.
America?
What about America? What part of America?
Are you moving to America?
Oh yeah, that would be that's the long-term goal. Start the company first, operate it, do the back and forth thing, operate it remotely. Because I actually don't necessarily want to live in the same place that the business gets landed. Just there's a couple of states that are in consideration, and neither of those states' climate are really conducive to my vampiric-like skin tone. So the true goal would be start the company, run it from a distance in conjunction with the other partners, and then if that proves to be successful, move to the other side of the border, but in the Pacific Northwest, and still run it from afar. We'll see. Stay tuned. Yeah.
We'll review it again, and at the end of the year, we're hoping that you're going to be living in Washington.
I would love that.
Oregon. Okay. Tony, you're up next. Did you vote in the federal election?
I did vote in the federal election. As we mentioned before, it was not very effective.
Correct. So again,
also we're in Alberta. So.
Use your aliases. Kowtow Tony. Tony.
Allegedly. Shoot a deer.
Vote in more important places.
Yeah.
There is the municipality election coming up for Calgary. So
no, he means come to Toronto,
Atlantic Canada, or Toronto, or Quebec.
No. Come out here. No. Hey, you move here for like just long enough that we can change your address, and you can like, some of the Vancouver ridings are a thing. You can use my address. Yeah. We've got enough rooms. You could. This could be your residence.
This could be our residence. Yeah. Shoot a deer. That hasn't happened yet. The season isn't quite right, but I
It's coming
I feel
up.
like I've
Shit, I have to go register for my deer license. Thanks for the reminder. Shoot deer and strays. Ready to go.
huh? Is it that early for Ontario? How does that work?
Yes, so that I can get into the draw for the doe tag. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
They
you
have,
guys
they have
have
draws.
Is there always a
draws.
draw? Like, is there a general for anything in Ontario or no?
You can buy a
General, but you can't. Okay,
but for
Interesting.
specifically antlerless, it's draw only.
Oh,
interesting. I know my friend in Thunder Bay. He's seen deer everywhere around the campus.
Oh, I'm driving
That's-
home tonight. I had my car 5 minutes on the 401, and there's this deer beside. I'm going, you stay there. No, can't. No.
Why? That
stay.
thing's made to kill deer.
I
You
would
need a
say
big
that
bad bumper.
The
That
Ford
is
F-150 has killed more deer than most hunters
Oh, I
have.
know, but
Most rifles kill more deer than 30-30 Saf.
I'm going, I can't do this. Don't do this to me. It's, my life is a dumpster fire currently. So I don't need, 5 minutes after buying a brand new truck to have a deer.
The most
But-
successful deer hunting implement ever invented. The Ford F-150.
Between me and the deer would be squashed. Yes. Okay. Shoot a
But-
peep. Go ahead.
No, I'm just thinking that I may be, in my opinion, becoming a better hunter over the year, despite without hunting anything. But
That's how it
I
works.
am
How-
more
how-
interested in watching a little bit more hunting content and, looking at other deers. This should be a whitetail. This is a mule deer. Looking at all the racks at Sherwood Park, and it's like, oh, things like that.
Okay. Let's see if it
Uh,
pays off in the fall.
I don't know. Maybe
YouTube doesn't prepare you for shooting.
The-
But anyways, go ahead.
it's probably gonna be. Tony, you missed the low. Why are you shooting with 450? It's a bad idea. I told you so. That's what Adriel's gonna say. I don't know why I wrote this. I just checked the dates. I said shoot a PCC maybe. Our show was on the 19th, 2024, and OIC 2 was announced December 5th. So maybe I was thinking there would be some changes and provincials could have happened. But in the end, of course, the World Shoot did happen. Team Canada did go, which is, I guess, the good news the silver lining out of the whole story. But no, and I have a brand new PCC in a box, not here because it's a restricted. I have to be locked up. Buy a pistol did not happen. Buy an AR forced by other hosts did not happen. I am trying to build this though. Is this close enough ish?
Nope.
It takes.
Closer.
No.
It's
closer.
it have this kind of a shape. It looks kind of dangerous.
Stop. The RCMP are watching. Stop that.
Okay. I just stopped that. And I did have an extended goal. Well, that got added. I did shoot my first multi-gun match, courtesy of
Cool.
Adriel. So that was
Awesome.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll go shoot a real 3-gun match instead of a 2-gun match.
You should.
No.
You should.
I have multiple
should.
guns, multiple handguns I can put in your hands. You've got the shotgun. You got the rifle too. You got a PAR, right?
I have a PAR that may or may
You're
not
set.
explode in my face.
You're set.
You're good to go.
Okay.
Does Kelly have any goals that she can think of, or no?
No, why don't I think about it why don't I think about it over this next week to see why don't I think about it over this next week, see what the rest of my goals are for 2025, because they changed significantly from the beginning of 2025, so I'm going to reassess them. How's that? And then I will list them. But we have listener Eddie here,
Yes.
not technically here. He had goals too. But you know what I really like to do is bring listener Eddie on, if you guys are up for it, and he can review
Yes.
how he's progressing towards it. Because I think some of these he's meeting, like post replies at least 2 times to Slamfire Radio podcast every episode. I think he's doing that. But there's some other things here too. I want to know if he's achieving that. So why don't we reach out to him? Or I do know he's going to be listening or watching on YouTube. So why don't we invite him on and see if he's achieving his goals?
I invite Eddie on almost every episode.
Every episode, yeah.
And while Eddie is happy to comment, Eddie refuses to send us an
Eddie.
email. Come on, Eddie.
Come on.
You know
Come
you
on,
want
Eddie.
to. Yeah,
You
we'll
want
have
to
you
come
on.
on. Yeah, we'll
That'd
have
be
you on.
great.
And any of our other listeners, if you would like to come on and tell us about your goals and how you're doing and working towards them. Some of us are achieving our goals. Some of us, hey, not as much. But yeah, come on. We'll talk about it. All right. Well,
Yep.
speaking of Eddie, any listener feedback?
We do have his goal. He overachieved 50% this week as well. There's no emails, but we do have YouTube comments.
Okay. YouTube comments is what we're looking for.
Actually, the first one is not from Eddie. The first one is from Kiloroy614. Test fired my rifle. Laugh out loud. Okay. I'm not too sure which one that refers to.
Mm.
And then we have 3 comments from Eddie. Tony, for the rust warranty issue, you should ask for a whole new shotgun. What's the worst they're going to say? They don't know who you are. I don't think they know who I am. If maybe I should put the shotgun in Adriel's hand. Then maybe there's some talks. Coming out. Wi-Fi running water. Sounds like you're glamping at Showa Park Range. Yeah, it was really nice. Did I have any complaints? No. Oh, there is a...
What are you
Oh,
talking
what?
about? Of course you had some complaints.
Did he complain?
There is a very particular technique that is required for sleeping properly in the battle trailer. So know that.
Oh yeah. You
What?
gotta put your
You're not
earplugs
allowed to
in.
hang your
No, I snore.
earplugs?
No. That's not the problem. The problem is if you're a certain height, then the bed is going to be slightly short. So you need to like kind of scoop up so your head is resting over the rest, and then you'll sleep just fine.
I thought it was just the adjustment. You got it. Like you're not used to sleeping in the fetal position and like the little spoon.
Or having your ass hang
Right.
off the bed?
That wasn't what I
that
thought his
works.
ass was hanging on, but that's okay.
I don't know. I don't think I can really sleep with my leg curved anymore. It's just an odd thing that I have to do.
Okay.
Kyle, looks like you and Adriel will be ready for the Boogaloo with your new shirt. Have you tried an adjustable recoil pad from Graco Corp or Morgan? It might allow you to lower your recoil pad enough on your shotgun. I've seen similar pads often on trap guns. Interesting. As in, like, how low?
Well, they have adjustable ones.
Yeah.
So,
Talking about
I-
shock absorbing stocks.
yeah, maybe.
Like this one, right?
Yeah.
Please do not bring prohibited device on the show. Thank you.
That one, it was okay that they prohibited. That one, you just throw that away.
If they want to pay me money for it, I'll gladly. I'll
Yeah,
let 'em buy it.
that's the whole point, right?
Mhm.
Okay, let's go back to the middle of the show when we were talking about, do you think they're going to give us money and do the buyback? Just go and re-listen to that, Adriel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not happening.
just-
But you gotta wishful thinking.
Gotta
Yeah,
I
you
need
know
a
what?
shelf of shame.
Every once in a while, it's not happening.
Could twirl
Dustin
it on
was
my
correct.
finger.
Yeah.
And last
Yeah.
comment for Dustin. Dustin, maybe you confused TACOM and SHOT Show for the scheduling of Battle of Alberta. Sadly, there would not be a TACOM this September.
Yeah,
sad.
that might have been what I was confusing.
Probably big outdoors gun show.
Yeah.
Same thing.
One is one's in Canada, one is in the US. One is not happening because Canada, one is happening because of US.
Well, we should attend to them.
What is summerish? And one is January.
January, yeah. Well, January in the desert though, it's still hot.
True.
January and Vegas. Yeah. We're going.
January-
I'm going.
Are you going this year?
There is a 0% chance I miss it.
There's 0% chance. I keep saying every year I'm gonna go, but it never happens.
You should come. There's like a 4% chance I miss it. I won't put it at 0 because things can happen, but you should come. We should all go. Let's all go together.
Where are we going? Shot Show?
Vegas,
Shot Show.
baby.
I
Yeah.
don't want to go Shot Show this year.
Wow. Okay, well that's fine. You can stay, and the rest of us can all go have fun.
Yeah, I don't want to have any more fun. I don't like
All
looking at
right.
a bunch of guns I can't own.
Oh, boo! You have gotten so unfun since the government just keeps saying no. They just keep winning and taking away more toys, and Adriel just can't stay positive.
At least he's working on getting his, access back to those things.
Yeah, in the right place for it.
Sponsor links.
Yes. Why don't we move on, shall we? Yes.
Okay.
Please. All right. Nothing on Instagram. No, I haven't seen anything in forever in a dog's egg. Discord. Don't forget we're on
lots
Discord.
of stuff. Lots of stuff on Discord. We're very, very active over there compared to everything else, even Facebook.
Yeah,
No,
not me.
Discord's great.
Nope,
We
haven't
should
been on in
stream to
months.
Discord.
That's a
Oh,
good
God.
idea,
Right?
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Yeah.
Okay, guys, make it happen. Sponsor links. What you bought at Cabela's and Brownell links next week, March to July 1st. Oh, it's July 1st. So this is over the past few months. We're going to be talking about it. So if you haven't been listening to Slamfire and you don't know what we're talking about, if you go onto our website, there are hyperlinks to Cabela's and Brownells. If you're going to buy this stuff, go to our page anyways, right? We get a little bit of money back from them. But when you buy the stuff, then we will compile a list and then we will read it out and we'll talk about what you're buying. And typically we make fun of you or we don't make fun of you saying, hey, that was a really good buy. It hasn't been a lot of making fun. A lot of good
There's
buys.
some things. There's some good
So
things.
Cabela's. Let's talk about what it looks like somebody's buying things together. Right?
Yeah, a couple of shirts.
Couple
at
of
least.
long sleeve flannel shirts, blue and green, large. Okay. Leather and mutton multi-tool. Good.
Always good.
Always good. The Tipton best gun vice again. This
Good buy.
might be that's a good buy. Adriel should have one of those for his new course.
Wasn't that thing was like on a sale for a while in Cabela's too? I think that was there was like a really good buy for that thing at one point.
The Hornady match rifle bullets and Hornady lock and load head space kit. Somebody is doing some reloading. Good on them. And the Bushnell Prime rifle scope. Yeah, that's Cabela's.
Those are some solid purchases. you know.
I like them.
Nothing to make fun of there.
No.
You know, I mean, I prefer a SOG multi-tool, but that's just a personal preference.
Okay, so we found out something. Brownell, it tracks how many people have been going to it.
It's broken. I emailed them for support because
There you go.
It's not possible that we're sending that much traffic and they're not buying. And I think Tony bought something and it didn't get tracked properly either.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I emailed
Alright.
them.
Thank you for doing that.
Get your shit together.
It's going to help us out a little bit. So, Adriel and Tony, you got anything to say about Cabela? Well, Tony, if you bought something, what did you buy?
I bought dies from Brownells. So
Right. You talked about it earlier.
450 Bushmaster is probably happening. They do have a really good return policy though, so don't hold me accountable on that.
Brownells is good.
I
Yeah.
wish they were in Canada or that we had a Canadian Brownells.
Yeah.
And a
You're
Canadian,
asking
you know what I
for too
really
much.
want? I want a Canadian gun parts. What's the company in the States? They're not called that anymore, but now they're like gunpartscorp.com or something like that. Numrich. I
Oh,
wish we
right.
had a Canadian Numrich. That would be
Oh.
amazing. Because I think what they do is get a whole bunch of old guns, like surplus guns, and they part them out. They're like a wrecker basically for guns. And we don't have anything even close to that in Canada. Marstar's got a couple of parts here and there. Western Gun Parts just has new stuff. No one has like old stuff, so you have to go through Numrich
Yeah.
to buy all this stuff.
You know what I'm trying to find right now?
What's that?
The box magazines for the Remington 597.
Oh, they're the little ones, the 10 rounders.
Yep.
Good luck. No,
I
no,
know,
can't find
right?
any. Yeah, look for
So-
people selling their used guns on Gunpost and that kind of thing. And
Yeah.
if they have a whole bunch of 10 rounders, just be like, hey, why don't you sell me some of those 10 rounders and just sell your gun with like one?
Mhm.
And they'll be hard to convince, but that's the best way to get the most value out of your gun when you're selling it, is to part it out as much as possible.
So if anybody's listening, drop us a line, please, because I'm looking for them. Thank you.
Why are you looking for 5.97 box mags though?
Probably donor guns.
Because we had a loaner rifle that was donated to us, and we only have one magazine.
Okay.
Yeah. I've reached.
I
out
have
to
some of the long
my
ones if you
supports.
want.
Nope, they don't want the
Not
long
good
ones.
for proning.
They're shit too. They don't
Tony,
feed for
I'm
a
so
damn.
proud of you. That's awesome. You're right. It's
Your
not
mag
good
is
for pro.
not
And for
allowed.
standing too, when you
Yeah.
blade standing, you basically need this arm like right underneath, and
Yeah.
any long mag just binds against it horribly.
Yeah, then yeah, okay. And anything else? It looks like some people are buying. Obviously, Brownells we're not able to talk about. Maybe they can fix that, and then we'll review it. But other than that,
Buy Canadian.
yeah, really, right? Okay, slamfireradio@gmail.com. Send us emails if you want to talk about your goals for this last year, or the rest of the year, or if you have any comments or anything, or if you have emails about the show, if you want to hear, we want to hear from you. So,
Or if you're Eddie.
or if you're Eddie, we want you to come on the show. But if you can't, send us an email. We'd really like to hear about that.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's get into the shout outs. Anybody got any shout outs for anybody or anyone?
Yeah, just the
Adrian?
other Maple Leaf Seed instructors that helped me out over the weekend and will help me out this next weekend coming up.
Awesome. Dustin, what about you? There's nothing on here, but I'm going to ask you anyways.
I mean, shout out to everybody on the She Shoots podcast. That was a lot of fun, and I really
Thanks.
appreciated getting to come on.
Awesome. We really loved having you on. And Tony.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Tyler at Calgary Shooting Center. Go buy stuff from him and say Slamfire Radio sent you. And I'm gonna give a recommendation, which is a very odd one because who is gonna be building an AR right now? But I'm gonna give a recommendation to YouTube channel School of the American Rifle, and he does a lot of like testing, just because how the AR platform has expanded, and out of spec parts became more popular. So he is doing like testing, gauging of all different stuff. So very interesting, like measuring kind of testing videos. Pretty cool.
Cool. All right. I'd like to give a shout out to my fellow co-host for not filling in, more like
Holding
Pick
down
it
the
up.
fort.
holding down the fort, picking up my slack over the past little bit. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm hoping to be on more frequently now. I'd also like to give a shout out to Dustin for coming on yesterday. It was a lot of fun and love hanging out with you, and your passion about what you do, it comes through in everything that you do. But in particular, when you're on a podcast, loved having you and sharing your stories. So thank you. And to our instructors as well as our host ranges, thank you very much for the past couple of weeks and the one that's going to be coming up this week. I'm really excited to get back to shoot bossing / having fun at the range. Technically this weekend I'm not being a shoot boss, so I just get to hang out. I call the line. I think this is going to be the first time I've called the line in about 6 months. It's gonna be exciting.
Wow.
Yeah, right. So that's super, 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 super fun. And Dave, I'm just going to give you a shout out because I miss you and haven't seen you in forever and 2 days. So maybe you'll come on again in the near future. So, all right. That's everybody, right?
That's it.
Okay. So why don't you go over to our Discord? We're going to see about streaming over there. And maybe I might go and stop in every once in a while if we're going to do that. Join us on YouTube, Twitch, Player. Go watch us wherever you would like to. Go join the CCFR. Particularly right now, it's more than ever. We're going to be appealing as well. So go and do that. And we're going to see everybody next week. I'll be here. Okay. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.